Hey guys, welcome to a vlog again. Getting ready to leave. My husband is behind me in his big noisy truck because that's what people in Texas do. No, he's always used it for work. He needs it for work. But and actually I actually drove that truck. That was actually my truck. I had this notion that I wanted a huge truck one year. And I bought me a brand spanking new dually. Actually, it's not a dually, but it's a quad. And because the dually means double wheels or something in the back. But anyway, yeah, I had this notion that I wanted a big old truck, and I used to work for a stockbroker, so get that. And I worked in this really huge high-rise. I think it was about 50. I mean, you know, for uptown standards, because that's what we call our uptown area. It's not downtown, but it's uptown in the Galleria area of Houston. So I worked there on the 44th floor, and of course it was an indoor garage to park. So after struggling to make those turns, because it doesn't turn on a dime like this baby does, and then I decided to go ahead and let my husband have it, and I bought me an Explorer. I used to drive a really nice Explorer. Love the Explorer as well. But then, wow, it's crazy how you make these decisions about what to drive, right? Then I drove the Explorer for quite a long time. Let me turn off these noisy wipers. I don't really need them right now. And I love the Explorer. It was great for the kids. I had 3 kids at the time at home. Hadn't had Anna yet. And but then I got this job. It was one of my first teaching positions as a teacher's assistant paraprofessional, and it was way across town. I'm in the suburbs, and this was way again in the other side of town, and the gas mileage was incredible. The gas mileage was incredible on the truck too, but it made up for it because it was just so much fun. There is nothing more empowering than sitting on top of a giant truck. I just loved it. I feared nothing. Isn't that crazy? But then, okay, so I drove the Explorer for a while, and then I traded that in because of the gas mileage was so bad. And then I got a Caliber, a cute little Caliber, Dodge Caliber black, just the cutest little thing. Love that one. Very good on mileage. Wonderful mileage on there. I was all over town on a tank of gas for the whole week. But then one day I was going to school. This was when I was still going to school. As you may or may not know, I did not earn my bachelor's until 2013. And it was probably a 20-year process, because I would take classes, I would take some semesters off. My children had issues at one time, and you know, there was just times where I had to be at home and I couldn't go to school that semester. So, but luckily most of my credits just kept transferring and kept carrying over. I think I only lost maybe at the most 6 to 8 credits for things that had expired. It was too long between, you know, taking the first in a series of cumulative classes. And so it still worked out for me. I finally got my degree. But anyway, I was on my way to class. It was a Spanish class, because I earned my degree in Spanish, minored in psychology. And my professor was a darling woman. I loved her. She was so sweet. But I was on my way over there, and I stopped at Starbucks for coffee. And this crazy Starbucks, oh my gosh, there was like the turn-in area was kind of strange, because you couldn't tell who was going to the drive-thru and who was going out of the drive-thru. They almost kind of crossed each other. So this guy comes across to me. I mean, we're about to cross each other, and he doesn't look like he's going to get out of the way. So I got out of the way, and when I got out of the way, I didn't know that there was a huge hole, and it was sort of like a sinkhole. You couldn't really see it, because it was right there, part of the concrete. It wasn't like, you know, on a curve or anything. But anyway, I totaled my car. Totaled it. It went in. I have pictures of it. I don't think, well, maybe I don't have them anymore. I think I have them on my old phone. But half of my front end was in the hole. I mean, it was just horrible, so scary. It was freezing that day. I did learn that people are very kind, and several people that were going through the drive-thru stopped to offer assistance. So it was a really, really wonderful day for me to discover my faith in humanity, because everyone was so kind. But definitely totaled the car. Insurance said, you know, get another one, sorry. So that's when I bought this used Mercedes that I love. And yeah, I've always wanted a Mercedes, but just hadn't gotten around to getting one until that day this happened. And then I was like, oh, might as well get what I want, right? Guys, I just realized I don't have any mascara on. I think I'm gonna stop at Starbucks and put my mascara on in the drive-thru. Alright guys, we're at Starbucks now. Trusty makeup bag. This is, I don't know if this is a lunch bag or what. It's in a haul. Daughter, and she wore it as a purse. It's got a little bird motif, cute. Got lots of pockets and stuff, because I put my makeup on when I get to work in the parking lot. I do most of it at home, but then I'll put the eye makeup in. I gotta have a little extra sleep. Disable my snooze button. That's what I need to do, because I use the snooze button a lot. I know I'm not the only one. I thought it was just a woman thing, but... Alright guys, we are 2 cars away. Put it on park, so I don't hit anybody. Like, I got hit last week, or a couple of weeks ago, when I took the girls to the Renaissance Festival, and I'm going to bring you a vlogage on that. Hopefully I can get enough footage on that, because they were kind of running away from me. They wanted to do their own thing for a while. But anyway, I did get some good vlogage there. But I was at the McDonald's drive-thru, and this lady plops my car in the back, and the girls are like, whoa, because they were sitting in the back. And I get off, and then I'm like, can you move your car back so I can see? Because she was right on my bumper. And then her really rude husband, or whatever he was, next to her in the passenger seat, tells me rudely, why don't you move your car? As if I was the one at fault. Isn't that crazy? I'm telling you, people are rude. They really are. And she didn't do anything to it. I mean, that it was noticeable. It was a little ding, but I wasn't going to make a big deal about it. You know, I'm not that way. But really, I just wanted to bring her attention to it, because I just can't stand when people don't have any idea that when you're in a drive-thru, have patience and wait. Put your car in park. You know you're going to wait. You hurry up and wait to get to the drive-thru. And, you know, just, I mean, I've actually had people honk at me. And I'm still at the drive-thru waiting for my order, and they're honking at me. As if it's my fault that they haven't come to give me my food or whatever. That's crazy. There's been some crazy incidents. I don't know if you guys ever have seen those YouTube videos, but there's plenty of them. Drive-thru menaces, as I call them. Anyway, we're done. Done with the mascara. Feeling better. I found a new mascara, guys. I think I told you last time about the Lancome, which was fabulous, but this is pretty good too. It is the Rimmel by Kate Moss. Love her products. They really are nice. Gotta have those dupes. I'm using my little Papillon. I'm loving it. I really am. And I did go ahead and piggyback it there, because I could dig into the other stuff quicker. And this way I have my tissue and some lipsticks handy, and you know, I don't have to dig through everything to get to that. So I have a little bit lighter load for a while, but I'm missing my Louis Vuitton graffiti. It's so cute. Really, really cute. And I love my wallet. This is my new wallet that I got, and I showed it to you in an unboxing. Very handy. Very, very nice to have a small wallet. And I really need to put my wallets on sale, but they just don't sell that well. I think I have sold a few. And I actually bought a whole bunch one time on eBay. This lady was selling a whole lot of wallets, but a lot of wallets with a lot of wallets. I think it was about 4, and they were all good wallets. Really, really nice. And I've enjoyed a lot of them. I've given some away, but I'm really steering away from the heavy wallet. I feel like it really weighs down your purse. That's kind of why I'm going towards the smaller wallets. Though I do love those huge isolate wallets, I think they're called, the Louis Vuitton. I think they're so pretty. And but yeah, for now I'm trying to go light. I'm even on the hunt for a another messenger bag. See if they made my chai tea good. $4.38, ma'am. Thank you. You see if it's good though. Yes. Very well made, thank you. Sometimes this chai tea, guys, she just looked at me like I was nuts. Anyway, she just looked at me because I said very well made. But I always check it, guys. I don't know if you do, but $4.38 for the tall chai tea. Wow. Sometimes they put way too much milk in it, and that is the soy that I put in it right now. And then sometimes it's cold because they add the milk and it's cold, and I don't like that. So I always check it before I drive off, because if it's not to my liking, you can bet your sweet bippy, as they used to say in the 70s, I'm going to return it. My husband used to hate that about me, that I was very fastidious about. He was the type, he didn't even like to check his bill. One time, not too long ago, as a matter of fact, my daughter and I went to a Greek restaurant here, and it was fabulous, but I go up to pay, and we had only had and a Greek salad, and we shared it, and it was like $40, and I was, I'm sorry, but she didn't even answer. She quickly said, oh, I'm sorry, I may have added something. That got me really suspicious about that restaurant. But yeah, my husband, they just paid it, because that's the way he was brought up. You don't look at the bill, you just, you just pay it. And I'm not that way. I check at my drive-thrus. I'm just that way. I just feel like you just spent $4.38 on this drink. It better be one that I like. I'm not going to drive away and not like it. Sorry. And I've been in the business, and so I'm not speaking rudely to people. I don't do that. I try not to do that, but my daughter tends to think that I do. But sometimes my voice comes off that way, and I try to attenuate my statements and my tone as much as I can, but sometimes you get your personality, it's the way it is. But anyway, I have been in the business. I was a waitress for my brother-in-law, who's had several restaurants. And whenever he's starting up, and before he hires anybody, that's going to work out, we always pitch in. We work as a family, and I've worked as a waitress. I've worked as a cashier. And my very first job here in Houston, when I moved in here, I was a drive-through cashier. And I didn't work in the kitchen or anything, but I just served the barbecue. Thomas Barbecue on North Freeway, the best barbecue at the time. Amazing. And anyway, so I've had my share of grumpy, grouchy patrons. I've had my share of wonderful patrons. And I'll never forget that restaurant, guys. I know I'm blabbing because I'm just thinking about things come in my head, and I start thinking. But with the recent crises, I have to call it a crisis with the police and the societal backlash against police. I remember the owner of the restaurant, the first owner, because when they sold it, I quit working there. But the first owner would treat the policemen to a free meal. Any policeman that would come in, they got their meal free. And I thought that was so wonderful, your motive. And that was that there was always policemen in his place, and he was not going to get robbed. And this is Houston. This is, it's a rough town. So we always felt secure, no matter what time of the night. We stayed open until 10 or 11 at night. And there was always one or two men in blue there, and so we always felt nice and secure. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and drive, because it's getting rainy, and I want to keep my eyes on the road and my concentration on the road a little bit more than babbling on. And I'm also going to make a stop. First, I want to stop and get my niece a little outfit, because I'll probably see her as well today. So I will talk to you soon, guys. Bye.